Alright everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Pokemon Heart Gold Let's Play. So, let's just get straight into it, starting where we stopped at the end of the last episode. So I hope you enjoyed that one, and we're gonna basically head right back down here where we battled our rival. And we got a bunch of battles to take down and get over with. So I think it's time for a little montage. So, I'll see you in a second. You know what, I was gonna do a montage? I'm not gonna do a montage. It's gonna take too long. We're just gonna take the battles down. That's another Pokemon down and out. And, actually it was three. I had three Pokemon. And Queen leveled up finally, which is pretty good. That's a good positive. There are a couple of items in and around here. So I definitely want to try and get them while I can. Okay, so there's a couple more guys up here. I think they give you something, but we have to get past that door. I'm trying to remember the sequence. There we go. It's a 3, 2, 1. And then I think this just kind of opens everything up. Alright, one more battle. Well, that battle did go down alright, but we do need to use another full heal on Cinder. So that's fun. And we now enter this little mysterious place. Grab this item, a little Ultra Ball, very helpful. Let's head on down here. I think we see the director, but we got a battle. Well, we're definitely going to need to heal up Henge with this little super potion that we've got. We're pretty close. I know we can skip one of these guys as well, so that'll be useful too. There's a bunch of items down here that are also pretty good. But, alright, let's do that, and then we got one more. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and, well, we'll get the item first. We got Sleep Talk. Alright, pretty cool. And let's talk to the director. Who? What? You came to rescue me? Thank you. The radio tower, what's happening there? Taken over by Team Rocket. Here, take this key card. Okay. Use that to open the shutters on the 3rd floor. I'm begging you to help. There's no telling what they'll do if they control the transmitter. They may be able to control Pokemon using a special signal. You're the only one I can call on now. Please save the radio tower and all the Pokemon nationwide. Well, yeah, I guess potentially that could be a pretty nasty thing. I mean, we heard about the Red Gyarados. What was going on there? What's really cool is you get an amulet coin here. Didn't even know about that. Immediately gonna give that one to a Pokemon. Let's see, who do we want to give it to? We start off with Henge a lot, and Henge isn't holding anything, so let's give it to Henge. Why not? I know you can... Yeah, you get these guys and they can move the containers out of the way, and you can get some items down here as well. This is actually underneath the department store, which I think is super cool. It's a cool little mechanic, at least. I don't know... It's a bit fidgety, because you kind of have to wait for, like, the Macho to... This one's a bit fidgety. Let's see if I can... Yeah. He's not gonna... Right. Alright, well, I'm not gonna mess around. Maybe I'll go for that one again at a later date, because there's another item up there. But we're in the department store, actually, and we're gonna head to the 1st floor. Elevator is going up, and yeah, we just end up at the 1st floor, which is pretty cool. I like that kind of like hidden department store, a hidden room under the department store. I think that's a pretty cool little concept that they did. Well, anyway, let's heal up and head on back to where we need to go. We got probably a couple more Team Rocket people to take on, so that's gonna be real fun. But, yeah, let's head back into that radio tower and do it. Hopefully we can take out Team Rocket once and for all. Or maybe, you know, they could come back. You never know with these types of things. Anyway, I know we only faced one of these guys, so let's try and avoid them. I think you can avoid him. Yeah, you can, and then we can't avoid this person. It's nice to steal a little bit of extra money from the rocket grunt. So we get into the key card here, and we've got another battle. Well, Henge took quite the beating there. Let me heal up with our Moo Moo Milks. We still have a lot of Moo Moo Milks, so that was a good investment, I think, for our Pokemon. And we head up the stairs, and there's a familiar face, though I do want that item. But I know we can't avoid him, so let's battle him. Now, wait just 1 second. Aren't you the one who got in our way at the Slowpoke well? I see. You're doing this because you want to make me angry. Be careful. But since you seem to wish it, I'll show you the full extent of Team Rocket Executive's wrath. There you go. Proton telling us how it is. And, he's got a Golbat. That's not gonna be too difficult to take out, luckily. If we can hit our Rock Slide and not flinch, and not be confused, and if the situation is perfect for us, then we'll be okay. You know, it'll be that type of thing. Alright, let's just please, can we hit an attack on the Golbat? There we go. It really wasn't that hard. Really wasn't that hard. But the levels have at least caught up. Well, I say that, but now thinking about it, I guess it makes sense. I mean, we're appropriately leveled, really. I think. At least that's how I look at it. Weezing's coming out next, so let's get out Sunnyside. Sunnyside's probably the best bet for the Weezing. Hit it with the extra sensory. Think we can survive a couple sludges? Yeah, Weezing's got nothing on us. Unless it uses, like, Explode or something, in which case that would be a bit frustrating. But, we'll hit it one more time. With the extra sensory, Weezing will be down, and Executive Proton will be no more. So, yeah, there we go. One Executive down, and as I know, there's a couple more left. So, yeah, I don't know what Lyra would be calling about right now. Why is she calling it? We're trying to save the world here, Lyra. I believe that the next Pokemon... I know the next Pokemon tree, so I'm gonna do this. We head up here, and look who's there. Hey you, I remember you. Remember me from the hideout in Mahogany Town? This time, it looks like you really are all alone. All alone, so it should be quite easy. Bring it, let's finish this. Alright, we got Ariana. The next executive that we need to take out. And, starting off with the Charbok, we'll, send Queen out first. And then, should we hit it with a Yawn? Yawn kind of works well for us. You know, Arbok's one of those Pokemon that I actually did think about using, in the last game. And just kind of thought, what's the point of a poison type that isn't, like, the ones that we had? because you kind of want a dual poison type. You don't want just a poison type. And that's kind of why I went away from it. It's always really hard. I mean, you kind of notice that outside of like the starter Pokemon, I try to pick dual type Pokemon. They're just a little bit more interesting anyway, but I think that the dual typing, at the very least, just it has its different advantages over single typing. As we get to, I know Gen 4's got great Pokemon, because they're all the final evolutions are dual types. I mean, even Gen 5 doesn't have any. Gen 3 only has one. Oh no, Gen 5 does have one. So it's just going to be interesting. And speaking of, these other generations, we're starting to get to, at least for the main part of this game, we're starting to get a little bit close to the end of it. I'm probably going to continue on with the trend that I'd initially started with the finale of Fire Red, of just doing the Elite Four and Champion in one fell swoop. That seemed to go down quite well, so I think we'll be doing that. And I just think that's probably the better course of action. But as we get late into the game, I am gonna have to pre-record quite a bit, especially some of the DLC stuff that you got. So I can't believe this is happening. I fought hard, but I still lost. And you gave us some extra money because we have an amulet coin. So let's head on up. I am gonna put Henge back in front, I think, for this. But yeah, I'm kind of trying to plan ahead a little bit with some of the DLC Heart Gold stuff. Like the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, legendaries to catch and other little events that happen that you can do. And so I am trying to think about all that and the best way I can go about that. But who is this mysterious man? Oh, you managed to get this far. You must be quite the trainer. We intend to take over this radio tower and officially announce our comeback. That should bring back our boss Giovanni back from his solitary training. We are going to regain our former glory. I will not allow you to interfere with our meticulous plans. And we got Archer, who gets no time whatsoever outside of this one cameo. And it's a little bit silly. I think the story of this game, I think the region's a little bit better than Gen 1 overall, but the story is not as good. The Team Rocket story especially is not as good as the Gen 1 story. And I think that is one major shortcoming of this game as a whole. Because it's really? You couldn't have... where did this guy come from? Why do we only see him once? One thing I like about the Sacred Gold and Storm Silver, and hence why I definitely want to play it on this channel at some point. I mean, the Storm Silver that we'd end up playing. But one of the reasons why I absolutely want to do that is because, we just get extra story elements of Team Rocket, and they're really good. Drayana did a great job at adding them, I thought, and it added a little bit more kind of mystery to this character, Archer, but also explaining a few things. For those who haven't played it, I wouldn't necessarily want to spoil it, but it is a fun part of the game that adds a little bit more to your time exploring Johto, because I feel like they made too much of the game about going back to Kanto. There's a lot to do in Kanto, and there's only a little bit to do in Johto. And Houndoom is incredibly strong. But I think he has, like, black glasses or something. It's like a black glasses Houndoom with dark stab. And it is very, very good. Nonetheless, I do just want to hit the Houndoom with our moves without fainting. So there we go, we hit the rock slide. That should do quite a bit of damage. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward in the future to playing a couple of, like, part of what I want to do is I want to play through, like, every single game or region at the very least once. And then maybe kind of intertwine it with some fun ROM hacks as well. Before then, maybe going and doing some more, like, longer challenges, like randomizer Nuzlocke, things like that. That's kind of like the long-term ambition of the channel. So, be interesting to see what we can do on that front. Anyway, we defeated the Executive Archer. No, forgive me, Giovanni. How could this be? Our dreams have come to naught. I was not up to the task after all. Like Giovanni has done before me, I will disband Team Rocket here today. Farewell. Alright, well, goodbye, Mr. Archer. And that's the, hopefully it's not Petrel. Oh, we've already defeated them. Thank you. Your courageous actions have saved Pokemon nationwide. You are well worth this. Please take it. Obtain the Rainbow Wing. Interesting. There used to be a tower right here. When the tower was replaced with the radio tower, that Rainbow Wing was found at the top of the tower. I heard from a friend from Simewood City that you can climb to the bell tower in Ecruteak City when you have a Rainbow Wing. I have to get back to my office. See you. I think I misread that. Oh, I almost forgot. According to my friend in Simewood City, the legendary Pokemon will not appear if you just go up to the top of the bell tower with only that Rainbow Wing. Apparently there's something else you need. So, or something like that. I wonder what it was. I can't remember. Are you expecting something? This is what they call fake out. I really must go back to my office this time. See ya. Well, alright. Well, thank you for that, Mr. Director, sir. And, we shall head back down. But that is gonna be it for this episode. So, if you liked the video, be sure to go ahead, hit the like button, all that fun stuff, subscribe. And do tell me your opinions on, like, you do want me to keep going with the kind of trend of going through every different region, or do we need to kind of switch it up maybe every, like, 2 regions, we kind of switch it up, do a ROM hack for a bit, or, something like that. I'm definitely gonna probably, in the future, add some type of challenge videos, but there's not too much more that I was planning on doing, because I like the just kind of laid-back Let's Play vibe. It's nice. I can just record a little bit, and there's no big problems, not a big deal, not a big hassle, so yeah. Anyway, it's been a longer episode, so I'll see you all next time. Take care.